always been complaining of from our end, and once they were also complaining in Ghana for the 2 times I went for that same program in February and in November of the same year, was this liberalization, as in those and the duties at the border posts, are they actually implementing this liberalization as it's supposed to be? Is it going to be different from ETLS? That's one of the questions that manufacturer we are always asked. Is it going to be different from ETLS? Well, we are hopeful. Maybe custom can help us when the time comes. Specific objective of this protocol is also to boost intra-Africa trade, which is beautiful, progressive elimination of tariff, progressive elimination of non-tariff barriers, which, in my opinion, as a trade expert, is worse than tariff, is the non-tariff barriers. Then enhance the efficiency of custom procedure and trade facilitation, which is also fine. Enhance cooperation in areas of technical barrier to trade, sanitary and phytosanitary, and the likes, which, if these are done, will make trade better within the African sub-region, in African continent, very well. Then look at the 5 priority area for trade services. Look at professional services, information and communication services. Look at the financial, the tourism, and the likes. This will also be very good if these ones are brought to work, to life. Now, this is where, this is what I call the dashboard of AfCFTA. So I'd like to spend some few minutes talking about this. I'll take it session by session. Now, I'll start from my right, the e-tariff book. Most times, I have members complain about they don't even know where to export to. They don't know which products are liberalized and know the ones are not liberalized. They don't know what to trade and all that. So I began to knock on the door of the National Coordination Office of the AfCFTA until they told me this. So if time of having us would have just demonstrated this, if you enter this into your phone now and put in a product, put in the country you want to export to, or put Nigeria and the country you want to export to, put the product there and you see whether it is liberalized or not. If you know the HL code, you put it, but if you don't know the HL code, put the name on the product. You can just test that with maybe just put coffee and Kenya, or coffee and Nigeria being your country that you're saying, and you see live how you can access one of the things under the tariff, and you see what this is 2026. You will see what they are charging today for that. You will see what was charged, what was the tariff in 2025-24, and what is going to be by 2030 using this platform. Then we go look at the African observatory. It's also helping to that's also helping to get trade opportunities that exist in Africa, in various countries as well. Once you are still going to feel some feed there, and will help you. It will just direct you to what you are going to be doing. So it directs you to what you go to be doing. Then down under there is the African Continental trade non-tariff barrier, like SON was saying when she responded to the issues raised by Allied Side of the group, and she was trying to saying how you can report this issue. We don't have issue with reporting it. Shame person day when we answer. Is there somebody that will respond when you report? And when you report, how soon? What is the turnaround time for the response to get back to you? That is very also key to manufacturer. Now, I want to appeal to Robert's sister here. I want to say this. As far as business is concerned, manufacturers do not have patience. They are something like patience. It has to be now. Now, I was awake last night trying to cross my T's and dot my I's here. 1 a.m. I beg your pardon. Somebody, a manufacturer, a member sent me a response. I wanted him to respond. Am I not supposed to be sleeping by 12 a.m.? So that's to tell you. And as he has not seen my response, he has been calling me here. Yes, I'm coming here. There's something like that business does not have time. Let me put it that way. There's something like, okay, do it tomorrow or next week now. Next week is okay. So at any time, government officials is not on seats. Manufacturers feel like hitting their head on the wall because how do we cope? Are you getting it? So if we report, beautiful. We can report on these cases. Will they respond? Is the response going to come after I finish wasting my money on doing rich? So that's why Koso is my best friend in this room after this presentation and during this presentation. So next is the papers. The banker payment system empowered by AfCFTA, through which you receive money from Kenya, for example, and they pay right in Nigeria naira. And it's round, it splits of minutes. You get money in naira. Now, one question that I want to ask Nigeria Export Promotion Council here is, which a member have asked me and I have not been able to provide. Any please, if you are in the room, please note the question. The question is, after I have repatriated and I have paid, and being paid through papers, what happens to my EEG, export expansion grants, a major procurement incentive for the federal government of Nigeria, which work with when you bring in your forest? It deals with forest. You are made to repatriate your forest. Now, when you repatriate your naira, how far? So, our members want to know NPC. I can't say NPC about, I know NPC is in here. So whether that the Koso also help, Koso is a member of the Interministerial Committee on NEG, I believe. So the next is rules of origin. The rules of origin is one of the most beautiful things that happen on AfCFTA. Yeah. And the custom officers that are in this room, they are the experts on rules of origin. Rules of origin. So, and when you look at this rules of origin, it helps to be sure, in fact, it gives room for ownership. Yes, that this thing is mine. It's not like partly mine and not mainly mine. So partly mine and not partly mine. It is mine. It is African. It came from Africa. It is Nigerian. It is domesticated. So rules of origin is another thing that actually strengthens this agreement, this trade agreement on AfCFTA. Then you look at the guided trade initiative. Guided trade initiative is like when you are taking your 4-year-old boy to go and urinate. So you can take your baby to go and urinate when you wake him up from sleep at night. Of course, you know it will roll for him. Otherwise, you know what can happen during with his sleeping eyes. So the guided trade initiative is like hand-holding. A very beautiful approach by the AU on the AfCFTA to encourage people to go into it. I think with this, they are able to allay some fears of people going into AfCFTA, and that has been helpful. In the presentation that we just had, you saw the number of companies that took part on the day AfCFTA was flagged. Then the last one I want to talk about is the trade fair that happens every year under AfCFTA. Now, I beg to say this with my little knowledge and my PhD on trade facilitation. And I want to say this, with utmost confidence. In Australia, when the Austrade, they call their NEPC Austrade, or their Ministry of Trade Austrade, when they want to go for trade fair, they will go to the country hosting the trade fair months before. They will go and get people who want to buy what they have to sell. So as they are going, they don't go with crowd, they go with specific identify and well research out sectors. So by so doing, they support those sectors. So when they are going, those who will buy their product are already waiting in the market. You can Google Australia with your phone as I'm talking. They already know what they're going to buy. So by say the trade fair happen in November, by February to March of the following year, Australian government will know return on investment on what it is. Are you guessing? So they will know what it is, and that has been helping their trade fair more meaningful than most countries that participate in trade fair. What is state of play on AfCFTA? This just shows that action has started. If you have not joined, it's left for you. The opportunities are there. Governments of other countries, they have already started doing business. The private sector already doing business. They are agreeing, they are ratifying, they are putting everything in place because the train has moved. I talk about the use of origin. You're going to be having this slide. And I'd like to encourage you to go through it. Now, look at the export documentation we have under the AfCFTA. You can see that I can't do it with NDPC. Now, I want to say something here. Second to the financing, I would like to say that in January this year, I just tried to go into Google and ask which country have changed rule in this January. And I saw 27 countries in Africa have changed their export documentation rule in all 27. Now, just like Nigerian customs is migrating from PAP to AEO, authorized economic operator, Nigeria, single window. The same way Ghana has moved to smart post notes. And that smart post note is starting effective February 1st. So when I got it, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you will see it on my page. Quick awarenesses. And some other countries are doing the same thing right away. Are you getting it? So they are doing similar things, changing rules. So if you export, as a matter of fact, this SPN from Ghana is a member that asked me if I know about it. I said no, but I remember my training. You don't say no for what you have researched. I told her, I sent a message back to her, I will get back to you. And after about 30 minutes thereabout, I told her I know about it. So I could give you information, and I could even find a phone number to check. So I'll be asked to go away. Let me quickly, as I'm seeing this video, I'm afraid. So now look at some opportunities that are there. And the last one you're seeing in blue, that is what AfCFTA, our president partner, is doing to also matchmake importer with exporter with already verified assessment done by our president before I get the second dose. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.